Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony the Best. Guys, hope your Saturday is going great. I know mine is good. It's so hot here in this great old city of you know what. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I live. But y'all, I was here walking around these YouTube streets and end up at Michelle on the ATL. But anyway, before I start, let me say that everything I am about to say, it's alleged, it's all in my opinion, and it's all for entertainment purposes. So guys, I was over there by Michelle from the ATL. And let me tell you, she was dropping some gems. And as y'all know, most of us, the new crew, the new set of content creators, we don't really know everything that's going on. And maybe this was already out maybe years ago, but we weren't aware of it. So I'm bringing it out. Okay, so she was talking how Carlos, did you steal your way to the top? So she was saying that Carlos, and it's an article, I'm going to read it for you all. I tried to bring it up on Yardstream, and Yardstream trying to act up, so I decided to just do a quick little video. So she was talking about Carlos King taking or allegedly stealing Sheree idea, bringing it over to them TV station, right? And I guess there was going to be some legal issue, and he promised Sheree some peach, Lord Jesus. But so you didn't do it to one person, you did it to two people, right? And then not only that, we see why when you look at Mel, you saw greatness, you saw money, you saw ching. So that's why. And that's why it's easy for you, because this is all about you, Carlos. This is all about you trying to get to where Mel is. You may have taken the show, you might have named the show something else. And the funny thing is, Mel came to him with an idea for what? Was it real estate at the same time? But Lord, Carlos, you's about to be exposed up in these YouTube streets. So y'all, after listening to Michelle from the ATL, I decided, let me go find this article that's Sheree. So now I see how everything is meshing, and how Sheree, is basically on with Carlos. Carlos can't do no wrong, and then he had the nerve to come out and lie to us. But I don't know. Let me take that back, because Kandi adamantly, no, that's not what she was apologizing for. He lied and said he had nothing to do with Sheree and Martell putting on this act, staging it. You see the problem, Carlos? You thought because you crush on Martell a lot, you do, and it ain't no secret. No, everybody knows this. You thought because Melody left Martell for his bad behavior, you're not gonna understand, because you're not dating a female. And no offense to you, but you're not going to understand what Mel went through with Hotel. He's gonna lie, he's gonna manipulate, he's gonna bring you down. And every content creator has been screaming it in your ears, telling you, get off the train of Martell. Okay? Get off the train of Martell. Stop crushing and crying over somebody who don't literally care. I don't think he care about you, because when you were sitting there crying and snotting, all he did was get some tissue and said, nigga, wipe your tears. Pretty much. Because you ain't gonna see no tears. And this is after this. You know why I call him the N-word, y'all? Because that's what he is. That's what he's exuding. Right? So while you was there crying and doing the most for him, he looking at you like, now, you can sit there and cry, but yeah, no. because you already told me I'm never going to lose my job, even because I called you and asked you if I would and you said no, right? But guys, let me read what the article said. It says, did a ROA producer at the time steal Sheree Whitfield's reality show idea? Okay. And this article is coming from, let me see when it was published. It was published in 2015. It says 97.9 the beats. Okay. So it says, I'm trying to make this video short because the yard stream was really long. It says, have you ever wondered why Sheree Whitfield is back on ROA for season 8 after season 4? According to the Daily Mail, Sheree thinks she was tricked. In addition to being a fitness guru and former clothing designer, she was none of those. Remember, she bashed Sheree. The 45-year-old, at the time she was 45 old, is also a licensed real estate agent, and we have not seen anything she has produced though she has yet to finish her own mansion, Chateau Charae. She said to be getting at she said to be great at selling other people's homes. While working in the field, she's met several other successful women brokers, and of course, they need a reality show. Sheba Sheree pitched an idea to ROA executive producer Carlos King, who then went behind her back, pitched the idea to several networks. We TV eventually picked it up, selling it in the ATL. Y'all remember that show? Y'all remember it? Because I remember it. I thought it was dope. I thought for a second there that Mel was on it. But I guess my eyes was deceiving me. So the article went on to say, in an effort to not have Sheree sue him for stealing her idea, Carlos offered her a co-executive producer title on selling it and a full-time role on ROA. Sheree thought she was going to be into Nini's Queen Bee position and have season 8 focus on her return the way Bravo promoted Bethany's Franklin return. And y'all know how Carlos loves to brag about other reality show. He's obsessed with ROA. So the article also says that when Sheree basically came back, she was only in like 10 of it out of 24 episodes, and she was like really upset. So this is why we're now gonna believe that Carlos King had something to do with Sheree and Martell hookup, right? And now he's still paying for it by kissing her butt. Martell and Charae has the same manager. Oh, maybe that's why he fired Melnica. Who knows? But anyway, you remember the whole thing with Kandi Burruss when she was on House of Aaron. See, Carlos, you is something else, dude. Like, we know that hookup was all you. But let me let you guys hear a little bit of it. And shout out to House of Aaron. He has some great content over there. I love listening to him.
Sounds like we're really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all from your life, man. But thank God for the journey, the earnings, that's to the block.
What I've been told is he wasn't the one who came up with the idea for him and, you know, my friend's cousin to, do this.
So she's basically talking about Martell wasn't the
his
one.
His team.
The same.
And I'm just telling you, it wasn't him. He unknowingly
I don't believe Martell unknowingly know that he was going to be set up.
With paparazzi.
Like Sheree
In a random park.
in Sandy Springs. Like what paparazzi is in.
So they're trying. No, she's saying that Martell wasn't aware, but I don't believe that lie. So you heard that. Now everybody's putting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together and know that Carlos was behind this. He thought him talking to Sheree was going to be an upgrade, but he was basically using Sheree because Martell made it clear that he is never going to leave Coleslaw. He not. And she knows it. Doesn't matter if she's playing the side chick role. Doesn't matter if they're not seen in public every minute. She's still going to be there. So let me let you hear the part where Kandi had gotten emotional of Carlos stealing her idea.
Would you like to earn 6 figures? It was a director that Todd and I were speaking, and they was like, somebody's already doing it. And I was like, what you mean somebody's doing it? And so in my mind, I'm thinking it was one of my group members or something.
And this is where she's talking about Carlos.
It's a network that's already like, because I took a meeting about directing it, and I was like, what? Now, mind you, just wrapped season 9.
So he didn't even wait, y'all. He didn't even wait. He went right on. Like Carlos is about himself, about building his kingdom reign off of the back of people or real housewives. That's why he's so obsessed with Kandi. He is obsessed with her because y'all remember he went onto some show and he was talking about, oh, I'm not mad with her. I'm not mad with her. She has my number though, but if she really wants to talk. No, when she had called you that day, Carlos, to talk, that's when you should have picked up the phone and answered her.
But come to find out, he was the person who had did the deal with TV One to sell Our Life Story. He was, and my mom. Sounds like when it's supposed to be thankful. Blessings all coming like fun. But thank God for the journey, the earnings, that's to the block. He didn't have the rights to our story. What I found out, because of course, I was calling lawyers and everything, and I found out at the time that when you're a public figure.
One thing with Kandi, and this is why I love her, I've always loved her, she wear her hearts on her sleeve. Like, she gets emotional, and we don't get emotional because we are, soft or nothing. It's because we can't get her. Listen.
So, they had certain information that I guess they could base the movie off of. But my thing was, I was like, never once, all them years we have been around each other, he had never once told me that he was trying to do a movie about us and to go behind my back and to do that. And that's our life story.
Right.
I was like, I can't fuck with him ever again. Wow. I did not want to. I did reach out to him at first. He didn't answer the phone because I had just heard it, so I wasn't sure that it was him. So I was calling him to like, yo, like, what is this? He didn't answer my calls. But then when we did some things to start like reaching out to the network to try to get the whole situation shut down, then all of a sudden he reaches out to me, and I want to.
So he did not want to talk to her until she found till Kandi and her team was going to get that whole thing shut down. That's when he reached out to her. But I guarantee you, y'all, had the whole thing went through and he got the movie and everything, he wouldn't have reached out to her. It's because they were about to cancel it. And, I hope Melody really watch her back with Carlos more, because we see that Carlos King is for Carlos King, right? It's all what he can do. Carlos will laugh and talk and make you feel like you the number one. He loves you. And then go into somebody else's face and say something completely different, contradicting. Like, listen, that's why I listen. No, ma'am. Carlos King. Okay? But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to bring that to you all that, we already know all of us content creators were very, very smart. And I do mean all of us. Okay? I don't hate nobody. I love everybody that I came onto this platform with at the same time. I mean, all of us are smart. All of us. But we on to you, Carlos. And these stilettos, they're not letting up. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you again in the next video. Bye.